Hey, what's going on, y'all? So, I just bought this 1984 Chevy K20 Suburban, and I need to do some restoration on it, need some TLC and stuff like that. So I figured I'd bring you guys along for the ride. I feel like some of these square bodies and stuff don't get as much love as they deserve. So, yeah. So hopefully some of you guys will like it, or if you're working on your Suburban or your square body truck, hopefully some of these videos will help you out. Because I've not really been able to find a ton of videos about the square bodies and stuff on YouTube. I don't know, maybe I'm looking in the wrong places, but figured for this video I'll just give you a quick overview of the truck, what it needs, what we'll be doing to it, and in the next video we'll start some of that stuff. Cool. So starting in the front, you can see I recently replaced both these headlights, so this one and the one over here. These little blue, I put some blue tape on here to remember which ones needed to be replaced and which ones were just dim. So I had 2 strips for ones that needed to be replaced and 1 strip for the ones that were dim. This one fell off while I was test driving the truck the other day, so we'll replace that. I still have it, but I think it's like broken. We'll see. Truck's in really good shape. Drives really strong. Like I said, just needs some TLC. You can kind of tell with some of the lettering here, it used to be a fire rescue truck. So pretty well taken care of. But you know, it's pretty old, so it needs some love. As you can see here, there's some issues with how the door closes. I haven't really looked super closely into it. I've seen some stuff that said it might be the striker pin, might be how the door's sitting. I took it off recently. I don't know, so we'll get to that. Also needs another windshield. I needed a new dash pad, so I took the dash pad out and figured I'd just sort of do an inspection of inside the dash and stuff while all that was off. So realized this needs to be sort of fixed or replaced, probably just replaced. Let's see, it needs a radio. The AC works but doesn't blow cold. It's winter right now, so that's not too big of a deal, but you know, something to keep in mind. This truck has pretty much like no rust. It's really, you can hear, really solid. It's a really nice truck, just needs some TLC. It's got the dual AC, so there's AC back there. So yeah, like I said, really solid truck. Not really much rust on it at all. And what is on there is like surface rust. You can hear that, like the door's really difficult to close. You gotta like slam it, so we'll figure that out. Dual exhaust. If you come around to the back, switch over to my other hand. Here's some of the parts that I've already taken off the truck. So got the breather back here, some of the AC components, some of the dash components. You can see the dash pad is pretty well done. I just wanted to make sure I could match this color. It's like a dark brown. I found like a saddle which appears to be like closer to this color, but I can't find like a dark brown. So you know, so I'm holding on to that until I can make sure that color is matched, because I really like it. We have an old first aid kit that definitely, I haven't even opened this yet actually. Seems like, oh, it's empty, so all right, well, good. But that's pretty cool, like the little first aid kit in there and stuff. Yeah, that back closes fine. Over here everything looks, you know, really good. Mirrors are in pretty good shape. It needs some weather stripping like around the doors and stuff, so we'll do a video on that and stuff. You can see it kind of like just kind of hangs there, so we'll figure that out. I don't pretend to be an expert, but I figured, you know, there's probably people out there like me that, you know, that are interested in these trucks and, you know, don't know a ton about them, but you know, want to learn. So I'm gonna bring you guys along for the ride to learn. And I'll pop the hood real quick and we'll take a look at the engine bay and the truck running and stuff. Cool, so here's inside the engine bay. It's got a Chevy 350 in it. The breather, like I showed you a few minutes ago, is in the back. It's got a carburetor on it. There's some few things that need to be done to the engine. The steering wheel's got a little bit of play in it in here. Let me see. Oh, there's a coolant leak. So there's a leak here and somewhere like up here, which I want to get this truck to where it's like kind of drivable. You know, it won't be perfect, but we'll get it to somewhat drivable. So we'll probably deal with the coolant pretty immediately. That'll probably be the next video. I recently put a new battery in here. But like I said, the truck runs great. So let's hear it run actually. So maybe there's someone in the comments that knows this, but with this truck, I've heard that it might be normal, like it might just sort of be how the truck is, but you have to do sort of one of these. You push all the way to the floor and then give it a little tap, and then she'll usually start, yep, at a cold start. See, and then she kind of stalls. So, but once she started, she's good. So it's like, oh, and we gotta fix this too. The oil gauge, all the way at high, all the time for some reason. Sometimes it comes back down. But yeah, I'm not too sure on that starting issue. Like I said, I've heard that it might be normal, but I'm not sure. Like I said, she runs good when she's started, but getting her started is kind of a pain sometimes. And then you can kind of see where this coolant leak is. Comes right here. So I'm not totally sure. In the next video, what I'll probably do is take this hose off and inspect to see if the radiator's cracked or if it's the hose. I suspect it's a cracked radiator, probably not the hose, because the hose looks to be on there really good. So I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, like I said, she runs great when she's started, but that's kind of, that and the coolant are kind of the main things right now. Some of the immediate issues we'll deal with. So yeah, so that's the truck. I hope you guys like it. I think you'll like some of the videos we're gonna put out. I have a few. I'm not sure what color I want to make this yet. I really like this color scheme that they had on it, so I might honestly keep the color scheme. Thought about doing red. I'm not sure. So we'll change the color at some point or make her look and give her the TLC she needs. So yeah, if you like this video, like this kind of stuff, like and subscribe. I'll be doing videos on this truck and on this 1991 Mustang GT that I have as well. So yeah, so feel free to follow along. Thanks, y'all.